Hello, you are through to Everyday Superpower, the place where we talk non-verbal communication, we talk body language, we talk verbal communication. Come on now. We talk attraction, seduction, repulsion, and everything in between, alright? This is the game right about now. So I want you to check out two links in the description of this video when you get a moment. One of them is going to link to my YouTube playlist of non-verbal cues, alright? It's the catalogue of body language. You'll be able to read someone from A to B throughout your entire life through internalizing that information. The second link goes to the Patreon, where you'll be able to join me in observing real first dates in real time. I'll break down the attraction cues, I'll break down the repulsion cues. You'll internalize that, and I swear to God, you're going to become Superman with that information. So click that. Moving onwards, we're going to talk about compliance. We're going to talk about yes ladders. We're going to talk about creating a dominance and submissive dance within your communications from the short term to the mid term to the long term, with the women you adore and with the women who adore being in your favor and would do anything for you, okay? This is sales. This is sales. Biologically speaking, this is arguably the right way of doing things, right? As you are a man, you are masculine, you are dominant in nature, you are fearless, commanding, and you deserve to be treated like the king you are, okay? The feminine plays the submissive role. The feminine plays the nurturer. The nurturer looks after and cares for you, whereas you provide as the man, yes? So when we are talking, we may give little tasks, and well, what do you mean little tasks? Do you think I should go and, you know what I mean, boss people around a bit? No, 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 because there's an excitement in doing so, and that woman will still have a boundary as to where if you overshoot yourself or ask for too much, she's going to say no, and you'll be back to square one, okay? So in sales, we talk about a yes ladder, okay? If I'm selling you a product, if I'm selling you a car, let's say I'm a car salesman, I'll ask, oh yeah, do you like the colour? Oh yeah, do you like this? Were you looking for this initially? It's yes, 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 until I say, are you going to buy the product then? All right, and have you seen that? Even thrown in a little bit of a, what would you call it? A embedded command in there. Are you going to buy the product then? You know what I mean? Probably going to get a yes. Because when we've established so much momentum, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, saying no breaks that pattern and creates this incredible forceful disconnect, this very jarring experience, which in your day-to-day communications is an incredible thing anyway. You know, that's how you stop being bullied. That's how you stop other men sort of picking on you. The moment where they go a little too far and you just say no. It's such a bold and sharp statement that it sends everything to the ground, but it also works like this as far as you developing compliance with this beautiful woman who you want to ask on a date, who you want to come out with you and have a great time with you, okay? We could ask her that from square one. And let me tell you something now, right? I can learn a little about myself from that. Bro, I don't have all the hours in a day. Sometimes patience isn't my strong point. So I can just ask someone out, blah de blah de blah de blah de blah. It might not be the best means of doing so, because I might want to hold it on for a little bit, establish that lead in the dance, and then bring her along, sweep her off of her feet onto that first date, as opposed to just blasting her essentially from the get-go after a slight bit of correspondence and then feeling it's right to do so. That can't work all of the time, but it will work all of the time given you apply it in the right sense down the line, okay? They have proven to you that you are worthy of their submittance, okay? They are worthy of your leadership. And heavy is the crown. This isn't a great position to be in. You best believe it. Oh, I have to be this dominant man all the time. No, no, not necessarily. But you do have to be a leader in some regards. And the whole thing is, you have to always put your neck on the line. You have to face the firing squad 24 hours a day in communication with this woman in order for you to lead and protect. You know, you're first on the forefront. You're on the front line, so to speak. Okay, she can turn you down. But the thing is, you're not waiting to get turned down by her because you're not inquiring and asking for her acceptance, for her committance. That's completely up to her. You know your worth. You can move onwards and forwards regardless. It's her loss, right? So, what we're doing Is we're asking how a day is. All right, we're inquiring. We're starting small talk. We're establishing conversation. We listen. We've got two ears and one mouth, right? We don't need to go spouting about ourselves 24 hours a day. But how was your day? You've been good. We bring up something about the past. Did you manage to see so and so last night? Did you manage to go to the game? Did you manage to do this and that? You remember, you have great attention to detail, and you're genuinely curious, so you can move on and deeper in this conversation. You can soon start to go from the superficial to the external to the internal to the entire depth of her soul and spirit through this communication, building this connection that nobody has ever had with her in her entire life. Her parents know, family know, friends know, because you are incredibly special and you can get under the skin of others. Because you have such a care and attentive eye and ear to what that beautiful woman has to say. Yes? So she complies in responding to you. You inquire further, you learn more about her. She's interested in you because you are showing her that you are interested, okay? You're not trying to be forceful or imply anything. You're not waiting for your turn to talk. That's irrelevant. You're just giving her space. You're giving her child space to report to her father. That's yourself. That's a deeper game for another level, all right? We're not friends. We're not pretending. It's clear we're interested in each other, yeah? Duh. But bring your walls down a little bit, alright? I'm not going to jump into it because I'm not a forceful person. Let's see if we get to like each other, and you know what's down the line. You can await me to ask you out on that date when you continue to comply. Before you know it, she'll be doing your laces up in the street. Before you know it, she'll be giving everything of hers to you, because what you can give to her is something that money cannot buy. Okay? So we're compliant. Every single act and response of submittance is one rung of the ladder as to which she is climbing to be the person you desire, deserve, and need. So allow her to climb it, and don't just start firing tasks at her. It's slowly and surely. Like I said, you can't just roll up and start saying, "Will you marry me?" It's not going to work like that. It's not going to work like that. You're going to come forward, little things, little things, little things, little things, and then every once in a while something bolder will come about as to which she will showcase that she is actually in true submittance. Okay? You ask her to hold something for you. You ask her to do something for you. And she knows very well what she's doing when she acts up and does it. Her biological imperative will be screaming. Her femininity internally will be an adoration of the dominance you have above and beyond her. This has direct translation to the bedroom, to what comes there on after. You're just creating this narrative and slowly uncoiling what will be between you both in due time, but you're not rushing because the thrill is in the chase, or so they say. As far as woman's romance, at least if you watch a film, do you think that the main love interest and the woman who is the character behind the story just fall in love and then just are what they are within the first 10 minutes? No, it takes 2 hours for them to get to that point of incredible, intensive back and forth and ups and downs and problematic situations, and there's so much more depth to stimulate the imagination and the mind and create this beautiful scenic journey from A to B, as opposed to it just being over and done with. That's plastic. It's superficial. So you task each other, and you know what? She'll ask you to do something as well from time to time. And you can either choose to showcase your availability and what she's worth to you, or you can still just say, "No, I'm not doing that." You can continue doing things for me, but I have a right to say no. I'm not putting myself in that position for you. And trust me, she'll love it. You just need to know when you should and shouldn't. And let it be known, right? It's not simping to show your declaration of attraction to this woman, because what you will do is not do it upon response. You're not going to do it upon request. You're going to do it out of your own love. You're not going to jump when she says so, but you are going to jump for her when you feel is right to showcase that you're in adoration of her fine beauty, her intellect, her submission towards you. On that note, I'm signing out. So if this was some game, click like and subscribe. I'm signing. Peace.